Hi everyone. I had just suddenly a question. It's more like a concept about the future that I just became quite curious about. So I asked my guides to help me channel this about when it comes to extraterrestrials and what we need to know about them in the future. Anything specific that we need to know? Now, I have done one about ETs before, I call them galactic beings, I call them my galactic family. And I'll leave a link below so you can kind of listen to that if you haven't watched that already. But I was just interested to know, is there anything that we need to know now about the future, about extraterrestrials, what's happening when they come down, what we need to know? Okay, let's see what I'm being told. It's my Pleiadian family that are here right now, so they're going to help me with this. They're saying in the future, far in the future, not now, far in the future. I'm being told far in the future, quite a while in the future, maybe 10 plus years from now. I'm thinking 10 further than 10 years. Yes, okay, further than 10 years from now. We're going to find that extraterrestrials, galactic beings, are going to start establishing themselves on Earth, right? Coming down and speaking with you and connecting with us, right? Connecting with us. And in that, it's going to be very enlightening, very awakening for us, very highly, we will be more and more, obviously, as we go through this consciousness journey, becoming more and more conscious. But at that time, we're going to be far more conscious than we are now. We are all now waking up, right? Bit by bit, yes. Everyone is waking up in their own way, right? But at that time, we're going to be so awake that we're going to be more than ready, more than open to galactic beings that are going to come down, and they're going to be connecting with us, right? Connecting with us, talking with us like this, but that in a way where we're going to be with you, right there, and in a physical form that you are going to feel through your body. Yeah, so this is really interesting because I did say this. I mentioned it in this Awakening of Humanity series that I shared, and I'll put a link underneath if you haven't seen it. And that's what I've been told, is that I'm being told the same thing. It's the way to see you, the way in the future, as this goes along more and more, this consciousness journey for all of us, this awakening, we are going to be seeing galactic beings in a, completely physical form, but through our inner vibrational bodies, through our bodies, right? Because we have to feel it all within our body before that reality comes out in front of us, right? This is the process. And I'm just asking how that works exactly. What you're going to find, is that as you are sleeping and you're more awakened, right? So through your sleep, through maybe interactions, through this process of becoming more awake, you're going to find that more, let's say, stuff, I'm trying to think what it actually is, but really a lot more, a lot more of the stuff that's outside of you that's going to come in, that's going to fulfill you. You're going to basically, what you are aligned to on the outside of you is going to be within you. Interesting. And as you go through that, the withinness that's within you, because now you're more completely complete. Complete within yourself. That completion is going to bring that reality to the surface in terms of your life and where you are. That's how it's going to happen. But the process of that is through your sleep initially, and then as you're going through this conscious journey and becoming more awake to it, you're going to find that more, I've been showing this before, yes. So you suddenly see a plane or maybe a spaceship, right? And then you turn around and then you look back and you're like, hold on, it's not there. What happened? Was it even there in the first place? Yeah, because everything that is within you, it can only be within you, is going to come on the outside of you, right? That's basically the process. That's how it works. So it's all a timing, all a process, all kind of in and out and seeing things and sleeping, feeling things within you so you can bring it out in your reality. That's how you get to see galactic beings when they come down. That's how it works, right? So right now you are still going through like a bit of a sleep journey, a bit of a, not completely awake, but going through the awakening and waking up more and more. But as you become more awake and more within yourself and more complete within yourself, you are going to be able to do this. And at that time, when all the galactic beings come down, it's like I feel like some kind of humanity awakened to what is actually true, what is true, which is the quantum, always working, always here, and that people are going to become more awake and seeing the quantum as it is. That's basically, everyone's going to be seeing the quantum like they haven't seen before. So let's think of an example. Apart from galactic beings, you might see, yes, spaceships. That's one of them. You might see, I'm kind of seeing different colors. Colors might change. Like the air it would definitely feel different within our body, but also you might see it differently. Like the color might be more vibrant. That's the way I'm kind of getting it. Might be more vibrant, more colorful, more full compared to before. There are just certain things that we are going to see that we haven't seen yet because we are awake. Even though the quantum is there, we are waking up to the quantum. The quantum's, I'm being told, it's always been there. It's always been there. It's just we are now waking up to the quantum. So you're going to be able to see things and feel things as you go through this journey more. So our guides, like extraterrestrials, will be down, and that's how, for example, we're going to see it because it's all through the quantum, right? And anything else, well, it's just the big process, the big turning of what needs to happen. And in that, you're going to find you are going to be more enlightened, more within yourself and more within your heart, because this is the future. Everything is going to be more heart-based, right? And in terms of extraterrestrials, when we are working, and I'm being told that's basically what's going to happen, they're going to be working with us, working completely with us, is that we are going to help you, basically. We're going to help you to understand how to be with the earth, how to work with the earth more, so the earth can still go on its conscious journey, so it can be more aligned to us, right? So we can be more aligned to the earth as well. Yes, it works both ways. But I'm asking, okay, so why is it important for galactic beings to come down? And I think I know what the answer is. I'm just kind of putting it out there because we are you. We're the same. We are working on this thing together. It's always been like this. It's just right now, you, as you're waking up, you're going to see this, and that you basically need to see it. All of us need to see what's actually true, and that's a big part of this truth that's been hidden, right? Yes. And it's been hidden, and it's been twisted to be something that it isn't. So for example, in movies, it's been seen as, extraterrestrials being nasty and like monster-like, right? And something to be afraid of. But actually that's not true, because we're working together. We always were. So for the galactic beings to come down, it's for us to see the truth for what it is, so we can be more in completion with things, be more working in alignment together, so we can, I'm being kind of given the word, fix the earth completely. And in that, what that means is that everywhere else in the multiverse is going to work more smoothly, right? More together, in more collaboration than before, because that's the highest purpose in all this, is that all of us, including us, all of us on a soul and heart level, whether we remember or not, we have come to Earth so we can help not only Earth, but also help the whole multiverse. So we can do this in a far more effective, but also what I feel like has been underlying purpose of all of this, which is, can we do this together in order for everyone, for everything and everyone to come back to itself, to come back to the truest form that it basically came here with, which is complete peace and alignment within ourselves, but as a whole nation of all the solar systems working together, right? It's a process, and it's a long one. It's a very long one. I mean, to the very, very end, to where this is going to get to, is going to be extremely, extremely long. You know, we won't be here, no, at that time. But it is a process. And right now, we are all doing what we need to for this process, for this awakening to happen, so we can work with galactic beings on a physical level when they're here. I'm asking if there's anything else that we need to know. And they're saying, look, right now, you are going through what you need to go through, right? And that's important. All you need to know is that what you are all going through on an individual in an individual basis is working as a collaboration all together at the same time is what you need to all go through right now. That's the most important thing, because if you are not going through wherever you are in your life, then the future cannot happen. So the only thing you need to know is where you are right now, just completely in exact presence, and exactly where you are is this moment. In this moment is all you need to know right now. The future will come, and just know that as you're going through it, you're just going to become more awake. You're going to be able to see things in the future that maybe you can't now, and that will in turn help you know that we are all working together for the planet and for the multiverse. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, what an amazing message. I feel like I really wanted to hear that. I love all the future stuff. It's so in me, the future and what's going to come. And I just felt like some clarity in that was really important. And I hope you also got something out of that.